Hello and welcome. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, it should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Ngidi, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Straight to the fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Chaha from the Reliance end. Jedi, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Edged, what a ball. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, putting pressure on the batter. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Perfectly timed. Couldn't get it through the field.
Into the third over. The batting team are now on 23 for none.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Too much room, flying to the boundary, 4 all the way.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged, unplayable. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Into the fourth over. The batting team are now 34 for none.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nicked it. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Going with spin now. Was quick onto that in the infield.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up. Jedi from the Reliance end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Big edge, where's that going? The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Got that away nicely.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Gautam, the spinner, coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Gautam shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Brilliant diving stop.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now on 78 for 1.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. What a shot, mate. A cracking sound off the bat. It's a slog sweep away for a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. edge. Amazing delivery. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking himself. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Great commitment. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Siraj, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Edged.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Gautam from the Reliance end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Beats the field with a great shot. Missed it. That was a chance. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
End of the 13th over. The batting team are now on 97 for 4.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's out. Caught. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward for putting pressure on the batter. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, just ridiculous.
Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's 2 4. Nice shot. Could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Time that perfectly.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Lomrul has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Doesn't beat the infield. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Huge edge. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, you're going to get punished on this pitch. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Jeez, timed that well.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Jedi back into the attack. Cuts that off well in the infield. The Londoners with a massive shout. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Ali from the pavilion end. Rutherford has hit that fine, and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Smacks that away through the gap. Drilled that one away.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Completely done by the Yorker. Great bowling.
It's a start and out. Rutherford walks off frustrated at having gotten in and now has to go.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Bowling fielders look really confident. Santner, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been been put away.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Edged it. Gets that away.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Well, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Last over of this innings, no point defending now. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Ali shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Perfectly timed. And the innings comes to an end. The Londoners will need 200 runs.